Prediabetes, how to reverse it and stay healthy. Imagine sitting in a doctor's office anxiously waiting for your test results. The doctor comes in, looks at you and says, "You have prediabetes." Your heart sinks. Thoughts of doom and gloom flood your mind. You worry about what this means for your future. Will you develop diabetes? How will this affect your life? The fear of complications and lifelong medication overwhelms you. You wonder if you can reverse this, or even if it's too late. This diagnosis feels like an ice-cold shadow over your health, but it can also be a wake-up call to take charge and make changes. Stick around because I have good news. 2021, a staggering 97.6 million adults in the US were living with prediabetes. Even more alarming, between 2017 and 2020, 38% of all US adults had prediabetes based on their fasting blood glucose or A1C levels. This silent threat is affecting millions and could be a ticking time bomb. Don't wait until it's too late to take action. What is prediabetes? It's when one's blood sugar levels are higher than normal, but not high enough to be called diabetes. It's a wake-up call that diabetes might be on the horizon if one doesn't make some changes. Why should we care? Prediabetes is important because it can lead to type 2 diabetes, which is more serious. According to the American Diabetes Association, it was the 8th leading cause of death in 2021. Type 2 diabetes can cause problems with our heart, kidneys, eyes, and more. Looking at the chart on screen, you can see that it's also linked to other diseases in that it increases the risks of developing these other diseases anywhere from 50 to 60% depending on the disease. But here's the good news. If one catches prediabetes early, one can take steps to avoid getting type 2 diabetes. Okay, enough of the scare tactics. Stick around to the end because I have good news. How do we know if we have prediabetes? Doctors can measure our blood sugar levels to see if we have prediabetes. Here are a few ways they do it in the US and Canada. Firstly, A1C test. This test shows our average blood sugar levels over the past 2 to 3 months. If our A1C level is between 5.7 and 6.4%, one might have prediabetes. Secondly, fasting blood sugar test. We need to fast by not eating or drinking anything except for water for at least 8 hours before this test. If our blood sugar level is between 100 and 125 milligrams per deciliter or 5.6 to 6.9 millimoles per liter in Canada, it means one could have prediabetes. Thirdly, oral glucose tolerance test. With this test, we drink a sugary drink and our blood sugar levels are tested before and 2 hours after. If our blood sugar level is between 140 and 199 milligrams per deciliter in the US, 2 hours after drinking, one might have prediabetes. What steps can one take to fix prediabetes? The best part of prediabetes is it's reversible. Here are some simple steps one can take to fix it. Firstly, eating whole foods and avoiding processed foods. Choose whole foods like fruits, mostly berries, veggies, and protein sources which do not spike blood sugar. The veggies and fruits have fiber and lower glycemic indexes, which helps control your blood sugar. Now, what is glycemic index or GI? It measures how quickly foods containing carbohydrates raise blood sugar levels. Foods with a high GI cause rapid spikes, while those with a low GI result in gradual increases. Low GI foods are generally healthier. What is a low GI food? A score of less than 50. Now, we can easily look this up online for any food. Just type in glycemic index of and the food you want. Pick lean proteins like chicken, fish, beef, and legumes. Number 2, exercise regularly. Aim for at least 30 minutes of exercise most days of the week. This could be a brisk walk, a bike ride, or even dancing. Better yet, walk immediately after your meal, 10 to 15 minutes long, as studies show that this can reduce your blood glucose by over 20%. Physical activity helps our body use insulin better and lowers our blood sugar. Number 3, lose a little weight. Just implementing the previous suggestions will help you lose weight. However, even losing a small amount of weight, like 5 to 10% of our body weight, can make a big difference. For example, if you weigh 200 pounds, losing 10 pounds or more can help lower your blood sugar. Number 4, drink water. Drinking water or black coffee or tea instead of sugary drinks like soda can help control our blood sugar. Staying hydrated helps our body function better overall. Number 5, get enough sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Lack of sleep can affect our blood sugar levels. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Aim for a minimum of 7 hours. Number 6, stop smoking. Quitting can improve our health in many ways, including helping to control our blood sugar. There are many resources available to help one quit, like support groups and medications. Number 7, stress management. Stress can raise our blood sugar levels, so it's important to find ways to relax. Try activities like yoga, meditation, or even just deep breathing. Number 8, keep track of our progress. What we measure, we improve. It's a good idea to keep a journal of our progress. Write down what we we eat and how much we exercise and how we're feeling. This can help one see what's working and what one might need to make in terms of changes, or track in food intake using free apps like Carb Manager. You can also buy a glucose tester for around $20 from Walmart and test every few days in the morning fasted state to look at the trend to see if your average blood group glucose is dropping. Finally, visit the family doctor annually. Regular checkups with your doctor can be very important. They can keep us on track with our blood sugar levels as well as other metabolic markers. If one follows these steps and keeps up with doctor visits, we can turn prediabetes around and prevent it from turning into type 2 diabetes. In conclusion, prediabetes is a wake-up call, but it's one we can answer with positive changes by eating healthy, exercising, losing a bit of weight, drinking water, sleeping well, quitting smoking, and managing stress. One can get back on the road to good health. Remember, small steps can lead to big changes, and it's never too late to start.